Today, inshallah, we're going to be talking about one of the most spurious and specious claims that I've actually ever seen against Islam, that it beggars belief that people are actually using this as an argument against Islam. It's such a blow to the credibility of those individuals that they are making arguments so desperate and so pathetic as this. What is the argument that we're talking about? So this is one of the arguments. They say that the Qur'an says that there's thamaniyat azwaj, that there are 8 types of azwaj or pairs, and with that it's talking about the an'am, and that there are 4 types of an'am. An'am is loosely translated as cattle. And the Qur'an says, min al-da'ni ithnayn wa min al-ma'zi ithnayn, that from the sheep there are 2 pairs, and from the ma'z, the goats, there are 2 pairs, and from the baqar ithnayn, from the cows there are 2 pairs, and from the ibl ithnayn, and from the camels there are 2 pairs. And they say, look, this is from what I've understood from their contention, because it's so pathetic that it actually beggars once again belief. If you take, for example, the Collins Dictionary definition of the word cattle, what I've seen is that it says, for example, bovid mammals of the tribe of bovines, especially those of genus Bos. And then you go to bovid, and potentially this is what they're referring to here, that it can relate to a family of hollow-horned mammals, including sheep, goats, cattle, antelopes, and buffalo. So my understanding of their contention is that they're saying that the word an'am is or cattle, loosely defined or translated, is limited in the Quranic paradigm, where it should be more expansive. Now the question is this: why should we accept this definition if this is the definition you want us to accept? This is clearly a case of the fallacy of equivocation. You're forcing one language into another language paradigm. This is ridiculous behavior. And in fact, it actually assures me that you people, anti-Islamic apologists, have no understanding at all of the Arabic language, and that you're relying heavily, if not entirely, on translations. Because if you just looked at Tafsir al-Tabari of chapter number 16, verse number 5, and he mentions what the word an'am means, he mentions that it means those 4 things. The word an'am itself means those 4 things: the sheep and goats and cows and camels. You could do better than this. This is embarrassing. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.